Hey guys, ArkhIce here. So these dev notes, right? They released last night, and I was asleep by then. I woke up this morning, and I was like, "Oh, Twitter's gone all crazy over some dev notes." Okay, and I saw the dev notes are the same both JP and global and Korean. So we're just gonna look at this on the global version because it's English, and yeah, that's the main version we play and everything, right? And it's the same dev notes all over. So yeah, before we hop in this and see what they have to say, hopefully they answer some of my concerns and maybe fix the game's problems a little bit, but we'll see. Or at least promise to. We won't know until I don't take dev notes at face value anymore. I only take what they do afterwards with actions. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell if you get notified when I upload. Now then, let's go ahead and hop in these dev notes, shall we? Greetings to all knights who love the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. This is PD Ku. This is the person who works on the is the main person of the Korean version and everything, and Korean and Japanese version. I'm pretty sure he manages both. Are you enjoying the Holy War Festival? I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's Eldritch, but like, once I saw Bond, I kind of got like unhyped for Eldritch and kind of got a little mad that I spent Jim the Chandler. But continue on. It is through your valued concerns and continued support that Seven Deadly Sins stays in operation to this day. We would like to take the time to thank you, Knights, for all you love despite the issues you continue to point out to us. This dev note will share the survey results from the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross Worldwide User Survey. I forgot that was a thing. That was a thing in like April. I'm pretty sure. I completely forgot about it. I put like 3 to 4 paragraphs. I put an essay's worth of like issues. No, it's like an essay worth of issues. It's like 4 to 5 issues, but it was like an essay's worth in total because I went and explained exactly like how they could fix it, some ideas and everything, what they could do to better it. I actually gave some actual valid feedback rather than just point out the issues. Our update plans will be guided in part from these results, and we vow to continue our development of the Grand Cross with our knights on our journey ahead. Okay. I will take that at face value, but I really want to see some actions. There's the dev notes in the past promised stuff, they did the stuff afterwards, and then a few months later they reverted it, right? I need to see actual actions, and those actions stay in game for me to actually trust in these words and I should be happy about these words. Okay. So, the survey was given all knights from around the world to bring closer attention to our issues and better understand the difficulties the knights were facing in detail. Okay, this is just, yeah. Okay, so we have the survey results here, right? Please tell us about your knowledge about the Seven Deadly Sins. So we had 55% of people were familiar with the manga or anime before playing the game. 33% were a fan, and then, of course, it's a small percentage of did not know or were just aware or don't have interest in Seven Deadly Sins, which is the lowest right here. But these two, not knowing stuff, because most people, when it comes to playing gacha games, most people like the anime or slash manga beforehand or have some knowledge of it beforehand, right? Of what happens in the story, and they like it. Because you don't just play a gacha for the gameplay. There's very few gacha games you legitimately play for the gameplay. I would say The Strongest Hero is one of those because the PvP is I would consider the gameplay fun. It's a brawler type, action type gameplay. Grand Cross, I can see you playing it beforehand because, it's a card RPG, team building, strategy based game. There's not many others. Like something like Dokkan, it's Candy Crush but Dokkan. Candy Crush but Dragon Ball. I don't see someone who doesn't like Dragon Ball playing that. I'm just being honest. 1 to 3 hours, okay, and then more than 3 hours. This right here being the majority makes sense because of the grinding you have to do in the game. Like most people just let it auto and stuff. 30 minutes to 1 hour, and then 15 to 30 minutes. These are the people just logging for their dailies or just claim login org. And like 30 minutes to an hour, those are people who do some death matches and that's all. Or a few things in PvP and stuff, right? That's what they do. Team combat class. The majority of people that answer this are in this range right here. And then of course you have over here, which is the other 50%. So yeah, like I said, 50% on players. This is what I mentioned. I don't remember what video it was. There was a video I was talking about Final Boss King and the rerun of it, and I was saying complaining about it and everything, seeing the issues with it because it's 220,000 CC. Well, 75% of players are 200,000 and below. I was told that a lot of people are up there already. No, 75% of players with their best teams are 200% CC and below. My guy, that's a lot. That is the majority of the game were below the recommended CC for the Final Boss King ring run, right? That's bad. That honestly is pretty bad. That should give into perspective to them about that, and I hope that encourages them to not only include legends. I like the legend difficulty, but also the one the problem was that there was no lower difficulties as well. The gems were taken out of it and all that, right? Which content you enjoyed the most? Story and PvP are the highest, which makes complete sense. Trying to strengthen the heroes, I mean, people, part of the gacha games, the reason people like it so much, they like gambling for their favorite people, for their favorite units, for their favorite heroes. So they want to get those units up there, so that makes sense. Strategic / rank content makes sense, it's right here. Co-op content's understandable being this low because a lot of the co-op content's kind of boring. Upgrading equipment is extremely boring. And the only knighthood content, knighthood boss, that's boring and really, really grindy. No one really likes that much. Guild Wars, people who do like it is in the small majority because it's only top 30 guilds, so it's like, yeah. And then regarding growth and updates. So this is what? Okay, so these are the things that people need improvements on, and the top 3 are growth and upgrades, playable content, rewards, and shop. So what people said need the most to work on this is level and ulti moves, which is, yes, you know, ulti moves are the hardest thing to level up, especially with co-op characters. Like the one, like there's Bond, right? And the one counter team the Bond is an Amelia team, right? The thing about Amelia is you can't get her. You can't get her no more. And the thing about Amelia, also, they were here for 2 weeks, and Amelia is a unit that you want to get multiple dupes into. So you can no longer get Amelia. Upgrading ulti moves is a big issue for a majority of players. It is. Just saying that outright, it is. Super Awakening is the next one, which makes sense. Super Awakening currently with SA5, there's not enough coins to be able to get all your units leveled up with the SA5. There's just not enough coins to do it. Because especially with brand new units coming out, you need like 45 SA coins for one unit. With the Bond team, you need there's multiple different units with SA5 from 1 to 5. You know, it's, yeah. Engraving equipment, that makes sense and everything. You know, all these are here equal, right? Engraving equipment, enhancing awakening equipment, evolving, awaken, and then, you know, enhancing and all that's down here, right? All this makes sense. Oh yeah, enhancing costumes and stuff, that makes sense as well. These being the top 3 make absolute sense. These are the top 3 that people have a problem with, an issue with. Many Knights have expressed concerns regarding difficulties of growth and upgrades. There's also many improvement suggestions regarding leveling up collaboration heroes, Ultimate and Super Awakening. Wow, I just mentioned that. Huh. It's unfair how, many point it's unfair how it's not able to obtain certain heroes in the past and in turn be unable to fully utilize ultimates and level them up. Also can't fully utilize team PvP. This part is due to the nature of collaboration, releasing heroes in a fixed schedule under contract. You know what would fix this? Let me just be honest. Let me tell you what would fix this. For collab heroes specifically. Do not make them broken. Do not make them game breaking. Make it to where the only people who summon are the people who like the characters. Do not make it where they change the meta and be the only team in the meta that's dominating. Or be the only team in the game that can counter the current dominating team. Okay. Currently, we are discussing with each IP holder so that knights who haven't acquired existing collaboration heroes may see the collaboration return in the future. We ask for your understanding of the difficulties of providing an exact time of implementation. Due to many factors stemming from contractual obligations, we should inform you through another dev note as soon as we have more details. Okay, listen. I don't like this. I don't like this. So their idea of ultimate moves being an issue is release more banners for people. No. No. What would fix this is if we had a unit, had an item, like the one that fully awakens a character, from 1 to 6 stars, that would upgrade a character's ultimate move level one time. Give that out every now and then, just to be helpful, right? That's what you need to do. Do something like that. That's an item we need in this game. Like an Elder Kai. Knights also point the difficulties in performing SAs. To ease the burden on growth materials related to SA, more ways to acquire and sell materials will be available in a new and continuous event starting from July. That's good. I want to see how much you give out and where you give it out. It's good you're going to give out more, but I'm going to withhold judgment until I see it in action and where you're going to do it and how you're going to do it. Supplies for costumes, enhanced materials, and equipment and game materials will also be adjusted to increasing the number of locations which they can drop from. Future updates will also feature updates with higher drop rates to further ease the burden. Like I said with SA, I want to see how you do it, where you do it, and how it's implemented before I withhold judgment. I primarily just reading it, I like what they're saying. I like that they're going to put out more stuff, but I need to see exactly where. Regarding playable content. So main story, battle events, and free stages are the top 3, with Event Dungeon, Fight Festival Normal being the top 5. Elite is way down here, which is understandable. Elite, Evolution Dungeons, Reverse Stages, Knighthood Boss Battle, Knighthood Competition, Brawl. All these are down here, which is completely understandable. Those are not fun events. They're not fun. They're not good. PvP rules suck. The rewards for Elite geared, they're just not worth it to grind it through the rules and the whales and all that. Brawl is not fun. It's a whale type place. Knighthood competitions only open to the whale guilds. Boss battle is just grindy and just someone doesn't want to do because they have to get a high amount of points to get all the rewards, and that takes you having a lot of RNG. I don't know anything about dungeon enhanced dungeon. Wait, no, because event dungeon's up here, so I don't know anything about the advanced dungeon. So is Block and Croc Tower. Croc, not croc, clock, not a crocodile. There's a wide variety of opinions on improving playable content by Knights. It allows us to share some of your key suggestions. Knights are naturally keen for more content from main story. Understandable, people like the story of 7 Deadly Sins, the reason why they play the game, and the story gives out a ton of rewards, especially diamonds. We acknowledge that many appreciate the story of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and we receive positive feedback on the production of how the story is presented in the game. This is probably where the whole Ragnarok story is coming from, is from this survey. That's what I'm guessing. We're currently aiming to provide a new chapter every single month, which is good. We also received suggestions on additional battle contents based on the original source material from the 7 Deadly Sins. At the moment, we are preparing to provide regular cooperative event type content based on key events from the original story. Our goal is to provide this content within the 3rd quarter of this year. 3rd quarter is July. No, it's June. No, it's July through September, I think, is the 3rd quarter. No, because the 4th quarter ends in spring. No, it's from September to like December, January. Yeah, it's in that range. It's somewhere around there. Okay, I don't know the exact where the quarters are, but I know that 4th quarter ends during springtime. Okay. Many suggestions also expanded the Knighthood competition to prove one's strength among top tier knights. Okay, so they're going to be doing a 1v1 battle. One Knighthood versus one Knighthood for those who want to participate. So, no matter who or what, everyone can participate? That's pretty good. What's the rewards? Is it worthwhile for me to try to get my Knighthood to actually do it? I don't know. We'll have to see. This should remain and arrive after the new original story update. Okay. So after Ragnarok, that will come. Okay. There were many ideas posed to us. They're currently listed here. We'll continue to review more ideas and suggestions to improve from for the Knights and reflect upon them for our development direction going forward. I wish for playable content, they mentioned something about Elite Fight Festival, but whatever. So, login rewards, coin shop, and Fight Festival ranking match rewards are the 3 they need to improve on. Understandable. Fight Festival ranking match rewards are absolutely garbage and geared. Ungeared, I would say needs to be some improvements, especially with like cosmetic materials and stuff they add there. Super Awakening Queens need to add to there. Not just gyms anymore. The following feedback is based on opinions about rewards and shop compositions. First and foremost, the most focused session of all, the login reward will be revised, which is good. You will receive newly revised login rewards in addition to the current rewards. After all the current login rewards have been received, only new login rewards will remain. We will aim to provide this improvement after July. Okay. We will also receive many suggestions on expanding the use of hero coins and improving the coin shop. We plan to renew purchasable items in the coin shop with regular discounts and add more event type items to increase coin usage efficiency. A coin dungeon system to attain growth materials is by using hero coins is planned to be added in the near future. I don't like that. From what I read, from what I understand, I don't like that. So you want to renew purchase items in the coin shop with regular discounts, right? And you want to add more event type items. You also want to open up a new dungeon system for growth materials, but you have to use hero coins to get into. If it's rare coins, I'm fine with it. If it's gold or higher coins, I am absolutely not fine with it because of the SA thing. It is also noted that the rewards of the 5 Festival ranking match and Knighthood competition rewards don't match the amount of time and effort required in these competitions. We are planning to add a symbolic achievement reward along with increasing the quality of existing rewards to provide better satisfaction to contents. Okay. First one I don't care about. Second one, yes. Increasing the quality, I'm fine with that. I wish you would add more stuff to geared, but that's a topic for another day. Event items from the collection events will also be managed separately for better item storage efficiency. That is amazing, actually, because the big thing that, other than gear that gets, storage is collab stuff and event stuff. That's good. And the drop rate of event items will be more balanced so you can better enjoy the relative content. Is there anything else here I need to talk about and read? I don't really care about this, don't care about this. This should already be in your gift box by now. It's Belmoss cores, other demon parts, full awakening token, SA coins, and 60 gems. Ragnarok premiere starts tonight, by the way. It's 9:30 p.m. CST, just so you know that. I need to see what they do in action. I need to see how they implement this stuff in the game. Because there's a lot of ways they could fuck this up, but what I've read, it's good. It's a good dev note. I just want to see what they did in action before I go, oh, this is amazing, Netmarble, thank you, or this is horrible, Netmarble, how could you? Before I give that final opinion, I want to see how they implement the stuff in the game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next video. Bye bye!